Yeah. I'm
Yes,
excited.
sir.
I'm excited, man. Hey. What's today? 1/15/2024, man. We got my man P. Glaze and Barber, the God
Yes, sir.
done blessed this motherfucker, man. I'm excited
Yes,
to
sir.
have the God in here. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm smiling because we got the God in here, man.
Good to see you, cuz, man.
Man, birthday weekend. He done came down to Phoenix Arizona, so it's all good, man. We finna sit here and chop it up on some building stuff because I got a couple questions. Rashad actually sent me something to
Bet.
make sure that I holler at you about, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir,
we
yes,
just
sir,
gonna get into
cool.
it. You were just telling me how you was the first person in your family born in Wisconsin, so what that was like?
Yeah, first person as far as like my grandma and grandpa's tree. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom's and her siblings, they all was born in, you know what I'm saying, Mississippi. So I'm the first one off that tree, you know what I'm saying, born in Milwaukee, man. And I love it, man. Like seeing him bust that move, thinking about it today, I feel like I need to be that for my kids and my grandkids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand why he made the transition. Because that shit probably was, you know what I'm saying, was rough. And he probably felt, at that time, Milwaukee was a better place. And now I'm kind of feeling like that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Come west or come south, you know?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, when I moved down here, it was super sweet at first when I moved down here because the money was like amazing. Like my first year here, like the money was amazing. And then it's like when shit started slowing up, it was like it had me thinking about it different because it made me miss all the stuff that I was doing at home. But then it made me also turn into a monster because it's like you can't lean onto your safety net like you do, like you got at home. So it's like you don't got nothing but yourself. And it made me love it, which made me in turn, once I had my baby, realize that I made the best decision for her.
So what made it slow up? Was it the COVID shit?
Truthfully, when it comes to business, me making business mistakes, learning business and stuff like that. So not appreciating my contracts, might not have took doing complete detail work like I was supposed to, not handling the customer properly, all type of stuff. So it's like the growing pains of starting a business. It's like the excitement. Once the excitement wore off and it started turning into a job.
No, I feel you. Should we call that tuition? You know what I'm saying? It's a bought lesson.
Yeah.
That's all. You just pay some tuition.
Man.
That's why you're sharper now. Now you're educated and graduated, you know?
Man, just moving better with intention and just really trying to build something because my perspective changed. Like, truthfully, when I was in jail, I used to always listen to Nipsey Hussle, and he always talked about ownership, and that was something that I was huge on. Like, man, I want to own something. So when I had my baby, it was more so I want to have something that I can give her and lead to her. So it's like, man, whether it be a business, whether it be a positive example or anything, only thing I ain't gonna live is a quitter attitude.
No, hell no. No, I understand that. Okay, speaking of that, you said you spoke on the ownership and you know, center values and shit you heard Nipsey Hussle speak about. What's your thoughts on this? I heard Gary V said this. This probably ain't verbatim, but you might even heard it. He basically said you would rather be a number 5 at Google than a number 1 at Monte's Tire Shop. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree with that or not?
To a certain extent, it all depends on what you want in life because, like, your level of comfortability. Because when you a number 5 at Google, you really get an opportunity to leave work at work. But then when you number 1 at your job, like I was explaining to Kerry today, I'm the tech guy, I'm the marketing guy, I'm promotion, I'm sales, I'm employee, I'm all of that.
What he was saying. I think he was saying, like, because right now we in this, it ain't right. It been started probably around COVID. Like everybody on the entrepreneur kick, you know what I'm saying, and whatever. So I think he just was saying like, hey man, you might want to do whoop-de-whoop.
Cause I told myself this, like, bro, I don't wish this on nobody. Like the entrepreneur route, because I look at some of the people that are just get up and go to work. It's already figured out. They don't got all this extra stuff to do and think about. Guess what? You really got to sit and plan how you gonna take a vacation. You really
ain't no paid sick time.
Ain't no none of that.
Hey, I'm right here right now. I ain't getting paid.
You not getting
I ain't
paid.
getting paid.
You ain't got no
Bullshit.
PTO.
Hell no. Ain't no sick. They can't afford to get sick, man. It costs.
Hey, it don't come with no Medicare, no insurance, no
That's
none of that.
facts.
So you got to do all this. So I don't wish this on nobody because it's like every morning you got to get up and throw darts at the drawing board on how you gonna make paper.
Because like you said, you work harder for yourself than you will for the next motherfucker, for sure.
Yeah, but I also would say that if you really want to learn business, sometimes it's better to go work with somebody because I do draw off of the stuff that I learned in other companies and other positions that I had.
The actual facts.
Straight up. So I say it ain't for everybody, but you got to see what you made of. Like sometimes you really got to test yourself and see what you made of, and it might not be in entrepreneurship, but you got to find a challenge somehow.
Right. No, I agree.
So,
because I feel like, for one, everybody can't be no boss. That just ain't gonna work. Cause then who the fuck gonna work? But at the same time, like you said, motherfucker go to work, they get paid, they don't got nothing to worry about. And all that shit is cool until a motherfucker lose a job, until this plant close. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit too. I done seen people, you know, lose down there everything, you know, cause they ain't had nothing else to fall back on. So both sides, man. It's double-edged sword for sure.
yeah, hey, it's crazy because me and my mans was talking about this yesterday, just about like what people intentions and stuff be, because just because I'm a chef don't mean that my dream is to own my own restaurant. It could have been a restaurant that I idolized growing up at and it's like I want to be the head chef of that restaurant. I love what they doing. I love the food they cooking. So you know, some people got that aspiration to take over and make something that they already seen better.
Yeah, especially if you're getting some paper. If you getting more than you gonna make by yourself, sometimes that's part of the move to make.
Hey,
We can't get lost in titles, and I think I can just speak for us as black people. I think sometimes we get lost in titles, whether that shit relationships and whether that shit is business. Motherfuckers care more about the title than they do about their bank account, man. And I peep that a lot. It's real.
That's 100, and it's like trying to be the main boss when it's like I don't need to know how to be the boss of what you doing. Like just be the boss of what you call at, straight up, and let folks and them have their job because I'm gonna end up fucking up anyway. So like own your role, and be your boss. And it's like some people feel like being a boss mean you have to be over everything. No, you gonna sell yourself short. It ain't gonna be no balance, all type of stuff. So man, own your role because I'm expecting you to be a boss over there.
Right, hey, dictate, man, well, not dictate, delegate what you hate, man. You know what I'm saying? What I ain't good at, pay somebody else to do it.
Hey, that's one thing I heard about you. I heard that you are very intentional when it come to your business. I heard that you got systems in play to where you really can project where you going, how you gonna get there, and what it's gonna look like. And that's something that is rare for a barber.
Hell yeah. Cause shit, I don't really look at it as, like, I look at the shit as numbers. It don't matter what I was doing. If I was selling peanuts, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have it systemized and just so I can see the growth and see the trajectory, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how I think. I love the game, I love the industry. The industry has saved my life, to be honest, but I'm not married to it. You know, so I divorce it if it's some better numbers somewhere else. I'm gonna take the same strategy no matter what I'm doing. But yeah, definitely.
So how much was it like to come up with this? How much was it like discipline and self-control that you had to have? Or was this something that you had even prior to starting your business?
That's a great question. I'm going to say, this is how I was. I was working like regular jobs, like factory jobs. And man, I was at a motherfucking temp service once upon a time. And like back to why I said the barber, the industry saved my life because I was tired of that shit. I had to bust a move. And when I shifted over to it and I started, you know, making my own cheese and my own, I ain't got a check in, I can't tell you last time I got a check. I ain't got a check since 2008. You know what I'm saying? So once I got to just, how can I say it? Like, just you learn on the fly. But I ain't never trying to be broke, so, you know what I'm saying? I kind of just figured it out, bro. I ain't never made less money ever. You know what I'm saying? I always made more money every year. Every year since I've been doing this shit.
Now that's
every year. I'm talking about, it don't matter COVID, every year I always made more money.
Hey, and that's rare because I done seen barbers go get other jobs, third shift jobs, and all type of stuff. And it's like for you to have a upward trajectory like that means you figure something out early.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I don't knock those guys, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, man, they ain't really built for this shit like this. Or they don't even really want the game. Like, they don't want out of the game what I want out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the maximum in anything I do. So I got to give it my maximum effort. You know what I'm saying? If I was going to get a job and all that, that shit really just slow me down. And then the time I'm there, I'll be like, damn, I could have been in the shop. You know what I'm saying? I don't like a motherfucker telling me, you got 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Hurry up, eat. I don't like none of that. So, but the flip side, like we said, you know, you don't get no PTOs and no woo-woo. But you set your bread up, you know what I'm saying? I still pay myself as an escort. You know what I'm saying? So, even though it's me, yeah, I own a barbershop, but I still pay. Peter God get paid separately.
I was about to say, can you explain that? Because there's some people that might not even... It's people that still struggle with how to pay themselves as entrepreneurs.
Well, what I do, no matter what I make, I'm only giving myself... I'm going to keep it all the way transparent, bro. I'm only giving myself $1,000 a week. That's all I'm paying myself. And to keep it real, out of $1,000, $250 of it I'm cutting in taxes. So I really only getting $750 a week. That's not what my business making, but that's what I'm making.
That's what you making, and you making sure off top you taking care of your taxes.
Yeah, hell yeah, got to. Or they gonna take care of your ass. Shit, you gonna pay your ass is grass. So yeah, that's all the money I make, y'all. I'm pro. I'm making $750 a week, babe.
Damn.
But my business is always making more money.
But no, that's dope to have that discipline like that, to just be like, I'm a cut off right here because hey, that's pretty hard. Yeah. That's pretty hard.
Don't get me wrong, like, as we go, I'm gonna turn it up a little notch, you know what I'm saying? But trying to figure out the tax game and the investment game, you know what I'm saying? Like, I throw money in other stuff too, you know? But just as far as like just cut me to play with, to have, you know what I'm saying? That's all I do.
So you working at other companies and stuff, did that help you establish the culture that you got at your barbershop? Because I saw y'all did that dope ass Christmas party and stuff like that. So how did you even come up with the culture that you got at the barbershop?
I just remember when I didn't own the shop and I worked at other shops or this shop or other businesses. Like, I just think how I would want shit to be if I was working there, you know what I'm saying? So shit, I don't even celebrate Christmas. But shit, let's do a gift exchange. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't celebrate it here, bro. We can do that shit. I would like somebody, man, everybody grab some food, everybody get a bottle, you know? I just think that's cool to do. I want you to know that I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times motherfuckers don't feel appreciated because somebody walk around with this big ass ego, and that's why you can't keep no people.
So how did the people that work at the shop take that? Like the whole
we do it every year.
Oh shit! Okay.
So it was cool. They I think they enjoyed it. We played a couple games with prizes and shit. It was cool, man. And then my lady, she comes from the super cuts, the great clips and all that. So, you know, she put a lot of bugs on my ear too. So that helps me know how to, you know, navigate and kind of blend the two and keep it professional now.
Alright, so like I say, Rashad sent something, so it's something he definitely wanted to touch on. He definitely wanted to touch on legacy. So your son working at the barbershop now. Yes. So how important and how dope was that of an experience to bring him into the fold?
Check this out. You're so cold. Buddy he wanted to go to college. So I never went to college, so that I don't really know the college world. He went to college. First he had to do I don't know what you call it, bro. Basically like a little preliminary thing to see if he wanted to do it. Whatever the program. He went and did that for the summer. He passed that. Then when he got through, he like, Pops, I don't want to do this. I ain't mad at you because I can't pump because I didn't do it. I don't know. I said, what you want to do? He's like, I don't know. I said, I give you 24 hours, bro. Let me know a trade. You got to do a trade. You got to do a trade because that's something you can take and do your own shit, become your own boss with it. So I called one of my big cousins. Cuz telling him about the trucking. Cousins in the dump trucks and shit like that. You talk to my son. My son mind blow. So I'm already in my head knowing he finna say trucking, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. I'm gonna help him pay for the school and do what he gotta do. Next day I'm in the back smoking a cigar. Outside. Tom, come here. He come down. I said, bro, what's happening? What you come up with? He was like, man, I want to be a barber. I said, barber? So I ain't pushing on him. I really didn't think he was gonna pick this shit. I'm like, barber.
Damn, okay.
He like, yeah. I said, why you want to be a barber? He said, because I already got the support. I'm like, damn. So it actually fucked me up when he said it. And, you know, so what I got him doing is, I still got him working, though. I got him working to teach him that diligence, you know what I'm saying? But when he off of work, straight to the shop. You know what I'm saying? Then I tell him, once the shop is doing what your job do, then you quit the job. But don't come out here just trying to take some pictures, Instagram, look cool. I'm a barber. You ain't really getting no money. Ain't nobody really rocking with you yet because you new in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I worked his job, and that's basically what I did. I worked his job, and then once the barber got to making more than the job, fuck the job. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just jump. Don't get me right now wrong with just jumping out there if you can afford to do it. But him just turning 19, get your money, bro.
No, like what you did, you gave him like some good principles to go off of, because it's like, this ain't for show, like this for dough. So it's like, we ain't doing this to look like barbers, we doing this to make sure we get some money up out of this.
Actual fact. And you never gotta work again after this. Once you quit, you probably never work again. As far as for another motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You never work again. So I think it's a good trade though.
With having, so he wanted me to know, so how important is legacy and building that legacy for who coming after you for you?
Man, honestly, I think that's our job as parents. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to set it up. You know what I'm saying? Most of our parents didn't set it up for us. And it's probably just because they had the lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have the financial IQ or whatever. But now that we got it, what's the point of having it if you just letting these motherfuckers freestyle? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's key. You know what I'm saying? Because one day, like, I know you got a shorty. Same little girl you taking care of, one day could probably be wiping your ass. You know what I'm saying? One day she probably gonna take care of you.
I will hope she will.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to set it in play to make it easier for her. Who else we setting it up for? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm just married to numbers. I don't care what the industry is, bro. But yeah, hell yeah, anything I know, I'm teaching my shorty.
So where you get the game from? Because it's like, ever since you've been around, you always had more of like an adult soul. Like, I promise you've been grown before you was grown. Like, middle school, you was a grown nigga, for real.
I'm going to give all that to grandma and them, man. Grandmas and grandpops. You know, most of us had our mothers for sure. But a lot of my shit, I was around up under my grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Grandparents and uncles, just older people. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you some code. This code for the video. Bro, I never got a whooping in my life.
What? So how you was disciplined?
Never got a whooping in my life.
So how was you disciplined?
Because I always was around a bunch of badass niggas. And I always see other people get fucked up. So I'm like, I ain't got to do that.
Yeah.
But when all the fam go to jail, go all that, I ain't had to go. I seen them do it. I seen you go, I ain't had to go. I see it. You know what I'm saying? When we was little, I see cats get, and they putting the switches off the tree down south, whooping niggas. I'm straight. I'm up and tighten up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just a good observer. I don't need all the attention. I'm a good observer.
So have you ever had to lay that belt down?
When they was like shorties, like when I can't say the exact age, but when they were like shorties, but to be honest, my kids just like me. So yeah, when they were shorties, so maybe I did get whooped when I was like an age I can't remember.
Yeah.
But not from no following up. I never, hell no.
So you always felt like you never even had to use violence or like any of like that as discipline.
Well, I was a younger parent, so hell yeah, because they'll do some shit that I jump out of rage. You know what I'm saying? But then from there, man, my kids ain't been touched so long. And to keep it real, when they used to have issues with each other, what I make them do is fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Hey, put the gloves on. Y'all figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a problem, figure it out. Get done, hug. You know what I'm saying?
Is there any value that you got like from your grandmama and them that you know that you done instilled in like your kids?
That's a great question. That I got from grandparents that yes. Save money and money will save you. You know what I'm saying? Got that from grandmas. So I teach my kids, put some paper to the side, bro. I just told my son today, I said, bro, I FaceTime he was at work, so he hit me when he got off. What up, Pop? I said, fam, Arizona cracking. We coming down here, but you paying your own way. Bet. You know what I'm saying? So save some money. Your money you save. I'm not paying for it. You grown.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and I swear you like it. You ain't even seen half of it yet.
I ain't seen probably 10%. Probably.
You ain't even seen half of it yet. Like one of my pastimes that I like doing is going in the mountains and shooting. Like love going at like. One of my first times I went with Kerr, then Kerr brought his gauge, his little pistol. Man, cause you
do that.
Yeah, you can just freely go in there. Bro, the first time we went, it was crazy cause like I'm nervous cause it's a police officer waiting right at the entrance of the thing. Like, is we doing this?
Let's go.
But he was stopping everybody coming through, just saying that it was a stranded hiker out there. So if y'all seen this guy, please let us know because he missing. But that's one of my pastimes. Like that's one of the things that I like so much about being here versus in Milwaukee because your options of what you can do is limited. So you see people frequent lounges, bars, clubs, and stuff like that. I ended up being more of an outdoorsy type of person.
Well, that's dope. And speaking of outdoors, I like how I feel for it to be January. Oh, damn, it's January? I just put this on because it's cool now.
Yeah.
But for the whole day, I ain't even had no jacket on. Like it's January. Milwaukee, I had the skull cap, though. You already know.
Yeah, y'all freezing up there right now. It's like below 7.
Yeah, it's negative right now, yeah.
So what's your selfish pastime like? Because you always seem serene, calm, like on your square and stuff. So what is your selfish thing that you got to do to make sure that you keep your balance?
Bro, I sit down and have a conversation with myself. I do that shit at least once a week. But if it's let me say this, bro. I don't want to get sidetracked. I'm gonna say that I just thought of it when I was thinking of my pastime. This is what I teach my kids. I didn't get this from nobody. This is what I figured out in my 41 years on the planet. Right. Every day, try to get richer, smarter, and stronger. If you do any one of those, that's a good day. If you do all three, it's a great day. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at life like that. But as far as a pastime, I like to have conversations with myself. I used to really be heavy on the cigars. I'm slowing up now. As I get older, that shit ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to keep putting no toxins in my body. But I would say, bro, I really don't do much, bro. If it ain't no cigar, if it ain't no sports betting, if I go out of state and throw some craps, I don't throw no craps in Milwaukee. I go out of state and throw some craps. And that's it, man. That's really it. I don't do too much. I love to hop on a boat. You know what I'm saying? When the weather permits, I love to hop on a boat and chill.
All right, so how do you deal with problems? Like, how do you process problems, and like, how long does it take you to like evaluate it and get past it?
You saying like just any type of
like
problem?
any type of problem, because you know, like you could be going through something. Like me myself, let's just say something don't go my way today that I was looking forward to. Like it used to take me a long time to process it. Like I'd be dwelling on it. I swear I'd be doing like I had the money or something. Like you didn't even have it. Like what you so mad for?
You can't miss what you never had.
You can't miss what you never had, and it might take me a day to get past it. It might take me earlier. It might take me 3-4 days to get past it. But now it'd be like I get in the mindset of like playing basketball. Like you gonna take some shots, you gonna miss some shots, but you gotta keep getting shots up. So that helped me get past problems so that I don't stay emotional in them.
I think it's it depends on what type of problem it is. So for example, like if we talking about anything monetary, this another motto I got: never get frustrated about money. Never get frustrated about money. If you learn to master that, you damn near ain't got too many problems.
Okay, tell me about that, because that's interesting, because I get frustrated.
Because it's like this, like for the cats that got whoopings, Auntie probably used to spank you and shut up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you something to cry about type of thing. But you crying ain't stop her from hitting you. So right now you grown, some money shit go wrong, you crying and fussing, huffing and puffing ain't gonna change it.
It ain't. Not at all.
Cause if I miss out on a lick right now, you put me on a lick, I get too late, I miss, I can shout all I want. That's not gonna give me the paper. So ain't no point of getting frustrated about it. Now, if it's a level of some more major shit, you know what I'm saying, I'll have to sit and just meditate on it. Like if it's some real shit, like say some health shit or something, I haven't really had those scares yet, but I can't answer because I ain't really been through that. But some monetary, bro, I ain't getting frustrated about no pay.
Damn,
I
okay.
ain't getting frustrated about no pay. And that's usually the problem for us, is the paper.
Most definitely. Hey,
That's
we be
hustling,
emotionally tied to it, so it definitely can do that.
Preach. Because we came up with that with a lack of.
Mm-hmm.
So it make, but y'all, I don't get frustrated about no pay.
Do you got like vices, like as far as what is your, I ain't even gonna say your spending habit, but what's damn near like your addiction, or where like I know when I have to have this.
Bro, I done mastered it now, but I used to have people that know me close to tell you, I used to be bad with the gambling, bro. I used to be bad with the gambling. I'm talking about, man. When I used to be with Shy and them, we fucking with the real estate and all that. We'd go to M&I used to be right there, you know, what is that over there by? I think a BMO over there by Sherman Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
We go over there, cash the check. Bro, I take my shit, go straight to 27th Street, bust that right, go straight to Prado. No bullshit. I'm talking about the money ain't even hit. I got the cash. I ain't deposited. Cash, get back, give you my portion. Straight to Prado. Lose it. But I kept it so low because I always took care of my bills, my business. So you really couldn't know I was fucked up if you ain't. Mm-hmm. Nobody even know. You know, it got to the point my girl started being like, man, you gotta be, what's up with that pay?
Yeah.
So I remember when shit got bad one time, right? I don't want to put everybody's business out there. But people got to sell this shit and getting back. So one of the guys, he's dead and gone now, he said, P, I know you super up. You ain't been spending nothing. I was broken about it, but you know what I'm saying? I already had all my business. So gambling used to be bad for me. But let me tell you how I mastered it. This is what I did. This what I live by now when it comes to that, because that used to mess me up, bro. I'm never gambling more than 5% of what I got. It ain't even gonna ever even get to 5%. But let's just say max. If I'm just in the stun mode, I'm never. So if I got $100,000, I'm not betting more than 5 G's. Mm-hmm. That way, even if I lose this whole 5, I still got 95.
I still got 95.
You know what I'm saying? I could take that hit. You know, I never go over 5%. And like I said, I'm never even gonna even do 5 to be unrealistic. But that I had to learn that because I used to be the opposite. I used to handle all my business and really spend the rest.
Hey, and that's crazy because you keep throwing numbers out there, and like you keep saying I'm a numbers guy, and you keep referencing like 20% over here, 5% over here. Yeah. Like you really do mess with them numbers like that. Yeah. Like how did you? Because they say men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So what made you really focus in on the numbers? Because the numbers tell the truth.
I think it's what you said earlier. Like when you run your company, like you the CFO, CEO. You know what I'm saying? You the accountant and everything. You know what I'm saying? Now I have accounting and stuff like that, but initially I didn't. I had to learn that shit myself. So I just keep track like that.
Okay, see, now you just made me want to go somewhere else. Like, did you ever have like a barber mentor coming into this? Because I've never met a barber with an accountant. Never met a barber with an accountant. So it's like you telling me some shit that I ain't heard before.
Barber mentor, I'm gonna say maybe not a barber mentor. I have one now, but when I first got in the game, I didn't. But when I left corn and cookie shop, when I left Desire, I went over there with my uncle, and put it like this: it was him, me, and another guy. I had no clients. Cracking. Other guy cracking. I'm sitting in the middle, like twiddling my thumbs, nothing to do. Nobody messing with me. I'm weak, you know, blah blah blah. But I was watching them. I say watching, I mean watching their pockets. Like, you young. I'm like, these cats is, and all I was like, man, one day I'll be me. I remember every chair was filled up with people waiting. I'm in my head, like I said, numbers, 20, 46. I'm counting in my head. I'm like, oh, these cats gonna get up. It's only 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I can say I looked up to that. So, you know what I'm saying? In that sense, Unc might have been a mentor. He definitely inspired me. But I ain't come in like in the game with no mentor. Like I said, now I went and paid for mentorship.
Hey, if you remember, like, I didn't know that you was cutting hair, but when I first got out of boot camp, you was the one that cut my, you couldn't cut my hair because my shit was too low, so you gave me a line, and they had me with that military cut.
Oh, man, the military cut.
The military cut, fresh out of jail, I had to come to Desire, and you was working in Desire. This was April 2008.
It was a great experience though, man, for real. Always nothing but love and respect for Cook and Cornell, for real.
How you end up like, cause I didn't even see the transition coming. Like I say, I was locked up and I came home and you was barbershop, and then it's like next thing you know, you on Silver Spring. You running your own thing.
Check it out, bro. When I had the job, back to the job. When I had this last factory job I had, it's a cold story. I never said this. It's a cold story I'm finna tell you. This exclusive game right here.
Let's go.
No, so I used to have a crib on Titanium. First crib I bought, I was on Titanium, right? And I used to work third shift at the job. So when I get off, I used to come go to sleep. So I would go to the liquor store right there on Titanium, like Atkinson, grab me a little pint, half pint or something, drink that, and try to fall asleep. So this day happened to be a Saturday morning. So I get my haircut every Saturday. Now my barber was my partner. I wasn't cutting on hair. And I called my barber, how many people you got? He like, basically, long story short, I'm gonna get to the point. Long story short, he was like, I was too late. I hit him too late. He's like, I'm booked up now, peace, wrap. I said, all right, man, my bad. I'm good. Now I'm salty because I done drunk so much I lost track of time. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm moping because I hate the job. I called Buddy back. He answered. He's like, what up, P? I said, bro, can you show me that shit? That nigga was like, show you what? Oh, like, show me how to cut, bro. Bro, I ain't know that. I knew, but I ain't pay attention that it's Saturday. This man been cracking. Who the fuck better get off work and come show you shit? You know what I'm saying? He was my guy, so I'm just like, show me that shit, bro. This cat said, damn, fuck it. This cat said, have me a blunt and a head to cut. And I come. Bang! Hey, come through! Bro, he gets off, come through. I had my little brother. Was over there. This cat showed me one side of the head. He was like, you do the other side, I'm gonna watch you. And he kind of helped me on the other side. Did that. He said, next week have another blunt, another head. Came up the next Saturday. From there, I went to MATC, bro. Swear to God, that's how we went.
Hey, and I was finna ask you, how many times did you fuck up like in the process of coming up? Like, was ever like your guinea pig?
Was, no, bro. Well, yeah, hell yeah, as far as, I never really fucked him up. Like I said, the first couple times, my guy was there. So even if I did mess up, Buddy probably got me out of it.
Damn, so you caught on that fast?
Well, he the first thing he showed me was like lining and taper. You know, you kind of already got the sense of, because it's what we get anyway. So I kind of already had the sense of it. And I ain't front like it was just cold. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like butchered. You feel me?
Yeah, because there's some niggas that went to MA and still butchering.
Yeah. Oh, because the school don't really teach you how to cook. But anyway, did that with bro. And back in that time, that's back when she used to go to church and all that. So I used to cut some of the kids from the church. I would cut my boys and my little cousins and stuff like that. And then from there, got in with cooking them, and from there, went and got with Unc. And
was you nervous finally getting into a shop, like your first day walking into a shop knowing like, damn, I work in a shop now? Like, was you nervous going?
Because I knew I really wasn't cold. You gotta think I'm in there with them guys. Because I had them guys. At least in my eyes, there's them guys. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Jay.
Man, rest in peace, Jay. Lanks was in there. Was Lanks in there?
Yep, Lanks is actually my barber.
Was Greg in there?
I think Greg was in there. Greg was in there. Norm was in there. Yeah. Nate, JB.
Yeah.
Partner who I'm forgetting, but yeah, bro. So them guys, them legends in my eyes, you know what I'm saying, with them Clippers. Yeah. So I came in like, man, you know.
Okay, another good question. How is it to not take it personal if your people don't come to you for a haircut?
Oh, like your guys or your family?
Yeah, like your guys are like, has it ever been a time where it's like, damn, I'm cutting, why people don't come fuck with me?
Man, I love that question, cuz. I love that question. When I first started, I used to feel like that. Now my motto is, if your barber colder than me, I don't mind. I'm not one of them. You know what I'm saying? I believe Giannis could tell KD like, you cold, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't really take it too personal. But if your barber colder than me, I ain't mad. If your barber ain't colder than me, then what we doing, my nigga? What we doing? But people also fuck with people not just for the haircut too, though. I gotta keep it real. Some people you just rock with, because it could be the conversation, it could be the environment, whatever, you know.
Hey, me, it was like huge on convenience. Like I knew I could call
Yeah.
Barber Zoe. I could call Zoe and
Right,
Zoe would be
right.
like, "Hey, Tay, what time you coming? I
Right.
got 3 heads right now. Be
Right.
here in like an hour and 20 minutes. Bring me something from Burger King."
Right. Yeah, that's love. Yeah, now the level I'm at now, I don't feel nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand in business, your best support is gonna be people that you don't know. It's gonna be strangers.
Ain't that the?
That's just how it
It's
goes.
just how it
That's
goes,
just how
though.
it is. It's literally how it is, and that's okay. That's cool. Because it's more people outside my family than in my family, so that's even better. If it's 8 billion people on the planet, we shouldn't be arguing about nobody,
Hey,
man.
it took for me to mature and to grow up to really understand it. No, I pay that man his full price because I swear I used to always want the homie discount.
Right.
That's why my niggas say, "Hey, bring me some Burger King." Like, oh shit, this gonna be like $12. It's like $12.
Because like I said, we grew up with a lack of, we didn't really understand that we was getting over or shysted. See, now I'd rather pay my people more.
Yeah, now that's what I was
I'd
finna
rather
say.
pay a nigga more.
Like the dude that I get mentorship from, him 500. He was talking last week about how he has a barber that comes to his shop. That come to his house and charge him $150 for a haircut.
Yeah.
He has a barber that he go to that charges him $150 for a haircut, and he prefer to go to the guy because he get a better experience. So it's like sometimes it's not about the service, it's about the complete experience that you get.
Actual facts. Yeah, some people you just gonna vibe with and jam with, bro. And sometimes too, you want to let somebody kind of grow and get cater to your, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just be bouncing around. When cats, put it like this. Let's say I walk in, come in the shop. Let's say this man is over 30 years old. And I want the best barber, who the coldest, and all that. In my mind, if you ain't from out of state, you the problem. How you ain't got a barber by now? That's how I look at it. Unless you from out of state or out the city, if you ain't got nobody, if ain't nobody got it right by now, bro, in 30 years, you, my nigga.
It's you.
You know what I'm saying?
Now that's something I also learned. I let a woman cut my hair for the first time when I moved down here. So my barber was a woman for a long time.
It's a lot of good female barbers, man.
She's super dope, super dope. Yes. And at first I was nervous, but the thing I had to remind myself of is if she don't get me perfect this time, I gotta come back because sometimes they gotta actually line your head too. Sometimes they gotta fix what the last person then did and all type of. So you can't judge them off of the first haircut.
Yeah, and motherfucker have an off day. You know what I'm saying? Because check it out though. This is what I tell people, especially when they just get in the game. You gonna have an off day. It's the reason we ain't doing brain surgery. We ain't doing heart surgery. This shit gonna grow back, bro. So it ain't that serious. I know we all think, oh man, bro, this shit ain't that serious. This shit here, this shit coming back, man. That's how I feel.
So with you like working over there on Silver Spring, like have you done anything to like try to help out in the community, like and impact the community since you've been there?
Yes.
Because how long you been there? About 15 years?
I've been there since 2009, let's say, and owned it since 2011.
Hold on, so you went from
straight from Desire to there.
Cutting hair for about a year. You probably had about a year under your belt before you said, "Look, I want my own shop."
Well, yeah, it's crazy. You know, when you write stuff down, it's crazy that it comes to life, man. Because I had wrote it down, but I didn't think it would happen that soon. It's just the circumstance kind of made it. You know, to be honest, that owner was moving, so he was like, "You want to buy it, or I'm dumping somebody else?" type of thing. So it kind of. And I remember going home, telling my chick, like, I'm trying to sell the shop. Should I get it? I'm nervous. You know, I ain't really ready. I didn't think I was ready that soon. She said the coldest thing, bro. She said, your ass gamble on everything else. This is back when I was gambling.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. It was that simple. That's what made me pull the trigger. She's like, you gamble on everything else. And it killed me. I was like, damn.
So when you moved in, did you automatically come in with people ready to fill the chairs, or?
Well, I was already there. I worked from 2000, like I said, from 2009 to 2011. So I already was there with him. Mm-hmm. I ain't had nobody originally when I came, but 2 years I grew a couple people. And then when he left, I got some. You know how I go.
Yeah,
some people stayed. Et cetera, et cetera.
Have you ever had to do anything or like change your business model if you started losing too many chairs at one time, or how do you deal with like barbers leaving or like the empty chairs?
I feel that back to that save money, money, and save you. I'm I'm always gonna put something to the side, have me a cushion if cats do leave, so I don't gotta panic. Cause a lot of times you make moves out of desperation. Now you got a bunch of half-ass barbers, cause you just think about yourself getting paid. I got a spot open right now that people have hit me about, but I'm not renting it out because I feel like we can be making a little more as a, you know what I'm saying, as a unit. Mm-hmm. I could just hire somebody to get me some more money, but that wouldn't be right and exact, you know.
So how have you dealt with? Cause I mean, in the course of we talking 2009 being there, and we in 2023.
24.
Yeah, we in 24.
24,
Damn,
dog.
I'm slipping, man. 40.
Right,
But how have you dealt with just keeping a camaraderie good there without like, or how do you deal with problems that stem from the workforce?
It's like, I hate to say it like this, bro, but this shit like musical chairs, bro. Right now, you turn the beat on, and we get up, and both of us gotta fight for this. It's just how it might go. Cat might gotta get moved around. I can't have no emotion in the business. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad if you dip. You can't be mad if I gotta force you to dip. Mm-hmm. And just how it go. Cause it's ultimately about giving the people a great experience, like you said. That's the only way we're gonna keep clientele retention. So if somebody leave to bust a better move for themselves, I'm never mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I understand this how the game go. Just like you leave, it's a group of people graduating that's looking for a gig. You know, it's just like the cycle.
It's just a fucking
cycle. So it's just how it go. But I ain't never mad at nobody leaving doing better. I hate when people got to leave for some bull. You know.
All right, so we finna get ready and wrap this up. You just turned 41.
Yes, sir.
41. What's the difference between the 41 year and the year 40? Because year 40 is a major milestone. So what are you going to accomplish this year at the age of 41?
I think with that data that I collected at 40 was cold. 40 hit different. You really feel the 40. And I ain't just saying physically, like you mentally feel that 40. I'm wondering, like, is this a midlife crisis? Like, you be thinking, like, am I busting the right move? Am I not?
What?
I really feel 40. I can't lie. So with all the data I collected for those 12 months, I'm going to take that and make my next move my best move. And I mean that literally. Whatever opportunities arrive, I'm going to take it, man, because next stop for us is 50.
50.
So 40s, you got to really, you know what I'm saying, level up.
Man, Rashad, mine has been based off of a conversation that Rashad let me in on that y'all had just about how we really are gods within ourselves. Man, and that's really what's carrying me, because I think I did have a midlife crisis, because you know, like how I was for so many years. So it's like trying to shed the image of what I was and walk into the light of this new person and trying to find myself in the midst. I really didn't know where I fit in at. So now it's like hearing y'all conversation about just really tapping into that God inside of yourself really been driving me this whole year, because it's true. Like, we are an image of him. He lives in us, and we really are gods, and we really can control and do what we want to do, how we supposed to do it. So for me, that means relying on the data that I was given, trusting my instincts, not second guessing myself, being attentive and intentional with what I do, and executing. Executing is number one. Executing.
Hey, without no execution, what we doing, man? What
we doing? So it's like 41 going into 42. That's what I'm focusing on, and then just really building, because I really understand the power of working with other people, especially other like-minded people. Like, it's something that I heard the other day that stood out to me so cold. Like, we be so focused on having people loyal to us, and loyalty makes people lazy, because if they loyal to you, they might feel like they don't got to do all this extra work to come along with bringing a vision to fruition, because you my nigga. I'm loyal, my nigga. So I'm going to ride with you, but I might not want to do this.
So you think loyalty breeds entitlement?
Loyalty definitely brings entitlement. I want people that's committed. I don't even got to like you for you to be committed to what we doing. Just be committed to the vision.
I like that. Straight
up, because loyalty, entitlement, because now they're expecting you to treat them a certain way, which you're supposed to, but are you?
Right.
So correct. It's like I'm focused on committed and having people around you that's committed and really being a man. Like the conversation me and Rashad was having, just being an evolved man and operating with understanding, operating with pure understanding. For real, because I'm not looking to be right. I'm just looking for the right answer.
I like that. That's super dope, cuz. When your birthday?
July 12th, so I'll be 42 in July.
July 12th.
Be 42, man. Be 42 in July. So my going into this year, one of my biggest things was facing my fears, and with me pointing that out as what I want to accomplish this year in life, is so many of them that's actually been popping up on me, right? And one of my something that to me seems small, but I'm actually realizing that it's big, is I have to stop spinning people. Listen, it seems small, but it's big, because guess what I identified it as?
What?
A lie. So every time I spin somebody, I'm lying.
Facts. Solar facts.
I'm lying. So what am I afraid of? Because if I'm lying, then what am I afraid of? What? So I have to face these fears.
Right. And sometimes you gotta just say, man, where it ain't a lie, but fam, if I can get with you, I can, my nigga. I might be there. I'll let you know. If I ain't, you know what I'm saying, blame it on the brain, not the heart, man.
Blame it on the brain, not the heart. So before we go on, tell us, man, where we can find you at. What's the barbershop name? Man,
on Instagram it's Peter God. The barbershop is 6236 West Silver Spring Drive. We right across from Westlawn. Come see us, man. North side of Milwaukee, man. Much love.
Man, much love, man. Peace and blessings. Thank you all for
Salute.
Man. Quick 48.